Hi, my name is Sean, and I've struggled with addiction and mental health. I've been trapped in the darkness. I have hated myself. I felt stuck, I felt alone. My heroin use was a battleground for right and wrong. My experience with death, stigma, and defeat has led me to the only conclusion that you never know what somebody is going through. This video was originally supposed to be a conversation with Corey, a patient from Evergreen, but Corey didn't make it. And Corey was more than just a patient. He was a person, a human. And although I didn't have the chance to sit down with Corey, I did get the chance to sit down with Don, Amanda, and Marian.
My name's Don. I'm from San Francisco. I was diagnosed in 1989. I'm surprised to see the amount of aggression there is toward people with AIDS. But the loss of somebody, you can't climb out of that. I mean, they're gone. That's it. They're dead. There were many friends that, got it and died before I even left. Actually, when I felt the worst is when I lost a friend. Writing a will for a 28-year-old, dealing with parents that disown their kids. That, I'd say, losing people is what really got me down. And I've been lucky. I mean, I'm 84 years old, and I've been diagnosed since '89, when I was given a year to live. I'm not aware of anything like Evergreen anywhere else. Even in San Francisco, there was a general hospital, that was it. There were several times throughout the years where if I hadn't had them to help me with various problems, I would have felt a little lost.
As a whole, Evergreen has definitely saved my life. I'm living, but I was just existing. And then it started with the heroin use because the pills aren't around here. And I didn't want to live without it. So in order to do that, I had to make money. Whether that was pawning something, breaking in a house, doing whatever I had to do. We stole, lied, anything that we had to do to get unsick. We'd stop using, but I'd say I was arrested probably 7-8 times. And I was also raped by the man that ended up killing my mom. And I just have to say to people that anything that happens in your life doesn't make you the person that you are. And it's just up here on the 3rd floor, it's like another home. I make Evergreen my job. It was wonderful to actually have somebody there to listen to you and not judge you. I love Evergreen. You guys are so great.
Hello, my name is Marian. I'm 60 years old, a grandmother of 6 and a mother of 3. I guess you could say it started with my childhood. For years, I was a foster child, so my life was not that great. And being adopted to a family that really didn't care about me, getting PTSD, and I still suffer from it. And depression, it was always there. I went to alcohol, and because my foster mother passed away from drinking herself, I didn't want to end up that way. So that's why I came to Evergreen. And a lot of it had to do with people putting me down because of my problem. And you don't know what you're doing to the person. You really don't. It put me on a suicide path. It's why should I even be here? Especially for my daughter. She would even get violent with me. And we're patching things up. And I'm blessed for that. And it's making my path now, it's making it much easier. Much easier. I couldn't say anything better about Evergreen. I love it. The people, and you can feel the difference. You come in here, everybody's smiling, which that's the first thing you run into is the smiles. It's really helped me, and this is what I needed.
So whether you're a janitor, a counselor, or even the CEO, they're not patients, they're not clients, they're people. And you, as an Evergreen employee, have the opportunity to be their refuge. Their refuge after they buried a friend, or they've been rejected by a family member, or their refuge even when they're in such a dark place that ending their life seems better than going on. Just so you know, that smile, that cup of coffee, that 10th piece of fruit out of the fruit basket, that's what can make the difference. Thanks.